Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I would like to welcome you to episode 28 of this Let's Play Total War Warhammer. This is the first time in 3 weeks that I'm getting to actually sit down and play this game. I'm still kind of amazed to think that I got 27 episodes done in just one day. That's mind-blowing. But I did, somehow or other. Anyway, I am now back, so I should be able to do this a little more regularly and actually interact with you guys in the comments and basically learn from you in the same way as I would any other game. But it is going to take me a little bit of time to kind of remember what on earth I was doing, where I was doing it, and all of that stuff. Before I started recording, I was actually taking a very quick look around. Started out on the diplomacy screen here, just to see who on earth I was actually at war with. So it looks like Wissenland. Really? Yeah, if it's a red banner, you're at war with them. So Wissenland. That would explain why Karl Franz is down here. Paravon, who are just a baddie Bretonnian. Carrick Ziflin, which I'm annoyed about because they're dwarves and I'd really like to end that war as soon as possible. Then Mousselon, who just managed to beat the living daylights out of one of my armies, I seem to recall. I am at war with Chaos Skraelings and the Varg, though I'm not expecting to see too much from them just yet. We still have Kislev kind of holding the Northland here. And I would very much like to be able to send them some support, but I don't think that's really possible. So, yeah, that's the state of affairs right now. So I think we are currently concentrating on taking out Wissenland. We do have an army parked here by Carrick Ziflin. I think it's actually in here right now, so we could go after the Dwarven hold. Which wouldn't be a bad thing necessarily. I mean, I really want to speak to you and just make peace.
You dare approach a Lord of the Dowie in such a manner?
Yep, I dare. I offer you payment. 3 grand, because I think that's all I have to spend. It's not going to tell me here, but I'm fairly sure. Oh, there it is. 3 grand. Nope, you would still not accept. So, no, I'm not going to make peace with you. Bastogne, you are at war with whom? Wait, you're at war with Hang on. Oh, right, I'm allied to Bastogne. We are both at war with Carrick Ziflin. Right, Paravon, who are you at war with? Bastogne. Like, Bastogne's just the one who's been dragging me into wars, I think with all 3 of them, actually. It wasn't Bretonnia. Oh, Bretonnia might have against Mousselon, actually, thinking about it. But still, I'm peeved that I'm at war with them. I don't want to be. Right, let's close that because that's not going to happen. Bye-bye. Just before I close this, let's just double check that I am trading with everyone that I can be trading with. Looks like I probably am. That's deteriorating. That's improving, and quite quickly.
Do not expect a warm welcome to Fortress Kislev. We are made of ice.
Yeah, and I want to support you financially against Chaos, but I don't really see how that's going to happen. Maybe in a turn or two, because our total relations are improving with them quite quickly. Karakan, also improving. Yeah, the dwarves are decreasing, unfortunately, but I think that's just because I've literally just become a great power. Relations with Chaos are actually improving. That's hilarious. Decreasing. Improving. Borderlow.
The laws of chivalry demand I hear you.
Trade agreement. Still low. I do wish I gave you a little more information about why it was low. That's one of the things that EU4, for example, does very, very well. It tells you why people won't accept things. Anyway, if we go here to our forces, we can then have a quick look around where everyone is. So we have got our Light Wizard here trying to kill this Agent of Chaos. I seem to remember that. We have a Bright Wizard doing his thing over here, which reduces construction costs. Because I think we were trying to upgrade some stuff, including... Ah, yeah, the armory, so we can build great swords. Finally! Yes! That is what I am trying to do there. Thought we had to have the Altdorf Colleges of Magic in order to even get Balthazar, but we have Balthazar. No, never mind. You are down here, probably getting ready for an assault against Wissenland. Yeah, there's Wissenland. Where is their city? Or is it literally they just have that army? Yes, they have no home region. So we have actually just knocked out Wissenland, which is probably why you're sitting here, having just won that fight. Gustav von Blaut is, I think, the one who was fighting Mousselon, and then beat a very, very hasty retreat back here. We are at war with... Is it you? Nope. That's the one that I ruined. Ziflin, that's who we're fighting. Oh, it's both of those. Alright, so you're just kind of holding that pass while you are reinforcing, I suspect. Balthazar is just building his army, he's only just appeared. And then Archlector Helmut of Feuerbach, who is the guy from Tabletop, is currently bolstering my flank over here. Am I at war with anyone up here? I think you were about to go and attack Kislev when we made peace with them. So we actually have no foes up here in the north, except for these guys, but there's not much I can do about them immediately. And then Ostland, I was kind of trying to suck up to try and confederate them. We do have a minus 40 penalty because we just confederated Tabelekheim. Yeah, so once that has worn off, and it takes a couple of turns, we should be friendly with them again and be able to confederate them. So that is the plan. So I think what we're going to do... Oh, no, I remember what we were doing. It is because Backhaven has 65% vampiric corruption. So I think I was charging up there because you are the Archlector, which means you have a minus 5. You reduce bad things by minus 5, but I was just thinking... You probably do that as well, don't you? Those are not what I was wanting. That was. Growth speed, income. No, you don't actually reduce bad things happening. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we definitely need this guy over here. Unfortunately, that is costing us an entire army. But I don't think there's much else we can do about it. Where's he gone? There he is. So yeah, I think he's already on the way. We just need to have him continue to run to there. Alright. That's everyone. You're the only one who has not moved, but that's because you are... Actually, are you? I could have you move. Are we saving up for a building here, by any chance? Let's have a look in the building browser, just to see what on earth we could have been going for. Are we trying to upgrade? Is that what we're trying to do? Surplus cost 5 and we have got 5, so yes, we are saving up, I think, to make Altdorf a city-state, which is the highest level it can be, and then from there we can do other good things. Another thing I have been looking at, just because I was interested, was going through all the different regions, because while I was flicking through them I did notice actually the build menu is different for many of them, and I had not realised that. Like, I thought I could build Reichsforts anywhere. Not true, I can only actually build them in Reichland, so that kind of shows why you do actually want Empire Knights, because you can train them anywhere. You can only actually get the Reichsguard here in Reichland, which actually makes sense. Similarly to Marienburg having its unique... Fastland? No. I think it's actually called the Wasteland. There we go. Marienburg having the Marienburg Docks, which is their special. Ostermark having... Not actually sure they have anything. Stirland having... No, I think they're just another generic. Tabletland has the Blazing Sun Chapter House, which gives you Knights of the Blazing Sun. Oh no, they provide Empire Knights. And Corruption Reduction. Okay, that's kind of cool. And free experience and public order. Okay, that's really strong. So we may want to save one of these slots for that. Hulkland gives you... I think they're generic... Oh no, Woodworker's Shop, which reduces recruitment cost of crossbows and spears and increases experience with crossbows and spears, but I have a feeling that's only local, that's not national, because it does usually save as faction-wide. Here we have the Middenheim Temple of Ulrich, which gives free growth greatsword garrison, and a massive amount of reduction in vampiric and chaos, which is really, really helpful considering how far north they are. They also allow us to recruit witch hunters everywhere, apparently, which is interesting. I had not noticed that particular bonus. And 6 ranks for witch hunters and warrior priests. Okay, we want that as soon as possible, but it will take a while to get there. Wistonland, I think, was generic. Whiteland we did. Wasteland. Wait, no, Wistonland was the... Where is it? Wistonland is where Nuln is, I know that. There we go. Nuln Cannon Factory, which gives... There we go, so it says faction-wide and all forces, so faction-wide experience and upkeep, all artillery are cheaper, and that just expands that bonus, really, which is rather cool, and reduces their recruitment costs, plus provides quite a hefty garrison. Now, the other thing that I did notice is here. If you look at the guardhouse, that gives a garrison. I thought, okay, so the city watch, which is the one above it, will also just give that stuff. But no, this actually adds walls to the settlement, which is really, really strong, because it makes the settlement much, much easier to defend. So I think the only place currently where we were building that is here in Helmgart. If we look... Yeah, there it is. So we could in fact build the city watch here, which would actually be rather handy, because it is our... You basically have to pass through Helmgart to get into the interior of Altdorf. So how much does it cost? 2,700. Yeah, I don't really want to do that right now, so I want the capital. We have an army sitting right there, so I don't think it's a huge priority, but it's certainly something that we need to think quite strongly about doing. Okay, so I think that was everything I wanted to run through. I have thankfully left this in the state that I usually leave the game, which is having completed that turn, so I can just press end turn and then watch everything cycle through. And that is usually a fairly good reminder of what on earth is happening. So vampire counts, bye bye. Go pick on someone else. This is chaos. These guys are just raising chaos, unfortunately. They do seem to be running to the north though. They've spawned everywhere and now running off to probably concentrate up north, which I'm totally okay with, because that means I don't need to worry about them. Oh, who's this? Oh, that's Wistonland. That's another dwarf, though I'm not at war with them, so that's fine. Oh, you actually burnt it. That was Bastone, I think. Oh, Skraeling's had some ships over the shore, but they are running off. Probably to go and deal with Chaos, who have just appeared, I assume. And here we go.
Oh, mighty Lord, the fates have surely selected you for greatness. Thanks to my guidance, your tremendous power grows, as if driven by some divine power. Your enemies tremble before you.
Thanks to your guidance. It's a bit egocentric, isn't it? So, as Magnus did, so shall we. As Magnus have known that ended the turbulent time of the 3 emperors by defeating the Chaos Lord Asavar Kul. The way to such a victory, the empire was united. To withstand another such invasion, we must be united again with more provinces under the emperor's rule. Occupied 10 provinces, and we again didn't do any of those. And Wistonland is raiding us. Gulmaraz! Emperor Karl Franz has received an urgent message from the College of Celestial Order. Skilled in divination, celestial wizards have been concerned by unusual eddies within the wind of Azir. Using the vast magical astrolabe which lies at the heart of the college's 16 towers, the astromancers have divined a dire conjunction of several astral bodies portending doom to the Empire. However, the fluctuations in the sorcerous winds are obscuring the precise nature of the threat. Only by taking observations from another geographic location can the wizards triangulate a more accurate divination. Deploy a battle wizard hero in the following province: Ostermark. Under one rule, the time of the feuding elect accounts and petty squabbles between provinces is over. The encroaching threat from the north cannot be ignored any longer. To face the armies of chaos, the Empire must be as one. Only then does mankind stand a chance against the Dark Powers and their minions. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 14 different settlements. Interesting, okay. And we have got enough money to upgrade Altdorf and more, so we are going to do that. Boom! And Home Guard. I am going to build a city watch so we have the walls.
Flame on.
Don't know if this is suddenly going to cost me more if I undeploy you. No, so I can move you. I actually want to attach you to my army wherever they are. Over there. I am somewhat concerned that these guys are going to go on a rampage. The dwarves did show their strength. Now, is this Bastogne? Right, that is in fact Bretonia, so yeah, they've knocked Bastogne out. Oh no, they didn't. Bastogne still has a province. 2 provinces even. Yeah, 2.
What does the Emperor bid?
What stance am I in? March. I think I was kind of on the way back. Now, where did it say I needed the... Ostermark? Oh jeez, that's way up there. Yeah, we don't have any wizards up here. Are there any available for recruitment? Because I do rather like them. No. Oh, we already have the maximum, 2 of 2. That is unfortunate. We could, however, get another warrior priest. Or another cap. In fact, we could get another 2 captains. What is your special? Special again. You're not going to tell us. Never mind then. I'm just thinking about where I want to deploy my wizards, because I don't think I'm going to keep on using my light wizard to try and hunt that guy down. I'm actually very tempted to go and have him rejoin Karl Franz over here, because those 2 combined are really, really strong. And I'd rather like to use them to attack this dude. So I think I will have you... Oh, that was Franz. I meant you. Can we actually reach? Not quite, but I have a way of doing this. If I do that...
We travel the winds of Hish.
Actually...
Onwards for Hish!
Yes. Absolutely not.
Why not?
Not while I reign. The winds blow strong. Let us try again. So...
Son of a... Arrgh!
No.
Now. Alright, we'll just have to leave without you. You, on the other hand, can actually meet up with this guy, because this guy... I'll hard. So you in Altdorf? You are. So that's the border of Altdorf. So you need to get to there. Now you should... No. You can't train in March. Really? I thought you could. Oh well.
Do not waste my potential.
Oh no. Did not realise that was Balthazar. Irritating, I was actually trying to get you.
Yes. Red wind blows. I will marshal the men.
You can recruit stuff. Right, great swords! Woohoo! We can get 2 of them. Can Mr. Franz over here? No. You wouldn't have the slot free anyway because you're about to get that other hero. Alright, Balthazar, you're going to have to be the guy with the
I am ready.
great swords. And what else do you need? Wow, you get silver level great swords. That's pretty nice. We could get Reichsguard. Bit short on money for it though. What kind of stuff can we build? Like, you really need to build something. Probably one of these. You could produce salt. Which I don't think is a bad shout. Go ahead.
What?
You're just going to have to wait for that.
Where's Sigmar?
You'll be fine. You hopefully are going to go after Bretonia rather than me. No peace yet? Man, you're getting angrier and angrier with
I
me.
am not in a good mood, manling.
Nope. Alright. Oh, before we end, actually, what I should do is have a look at... What's this one? Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen. Which is the main quest. Here we go. Maintain 60 units. Ensure that we've upgraded this to city state, which we're doing. Reach level 20 with one lord. Okay. Reach level 20 with a hero. Research 25 techs, of which we have 6. That feels like it's much further off than we are actually at right now. Okay, so I think that is eat. No, it's not. You can still move to there. And now here, you should notice, if I remember how you can actually check up on this. What does it just say here? Chaos is still growing. Oh, you're getting a lot of osmosis from vampiric corruption. We are reducing it, but not by nearly enough. So Beckfarm, one thing you need desperately is one of these, which is 4 grand. Need to wait like 3 turns to get that, but I think that's worth saving for, so I don't need to leave this guy here. Although he could be useful in the wars against Chaos. So we'll just leave you there for the time being. Is that everyone? That is everyone. I think I can just do that. Those guys are just running off, which I am totally okay with. Just shoot. Oh, you're attacking Wissenberg. Well, that's annoying. Wissenberg not being known, so it doesn't have walls. It does, however, have a small garrison. So we might be able to do a little token damage here. Not really expecting very much, though. These guys have taken some damage. Oh, it's probably from the attrition, because I have no home anymore. Now, if I could get up there and shoot down, that would be awesome. Not really expecting to be able to do that, though. What I could do is try and hold this ledge, though. Whoops. Ah! The hell? Oh. I didn't even press tab there. That was strange. Spearman and shield, swordsman, you all have shields. That's the important thing. Alright, how are we going to do this? I think we basically want you guys to come up here to the top of this ledge. Something like that. We'll have the swords in the center, and then we'll use the spears. Sorry. Spears as a center, and then swords as kind of a flank. Kind of like that. Off you go. And yes, please do run. Marvellous. These guys are on the move, they've seen where we're going. Are you moving the mortars? It's interesting. Why would you move the mortars? No matter. This is quite a nice scene here. I approve. Nice misting out the mountains back there. You could even call them the Misty Mountains. Are you really going to get here before I do? Because that would really suck. Certainly looks like you're going for it. Yeah, they are. Alright. Let's have you up here. Something like that. Then have you swordsman. We'll cut you in half. Like that. And then the spears. Like that. Go. I'm going to get horribly flanked over there.
Sigmar commands! Taking position!
That's fine.
Crossbowman!
Alright, crossbow should start opening up. And there they go. Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt. Pistoliers are just not that tough.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Swordsman! Yes, my lord! Armed and ready! Sigmar guides us!
Your commander has been killed in action, my lord. Word is
Already?
spread amongst your troops. They will surely lose heart.
Brace yourselves! Crossbowman! Soldiers of the Empire! Yes, sir! We are Sigmar's heirs! Armed and ready! The Empire endures! Ready! Avoiding combat! Avoiding combat!
Oh, halberdiers, no shields. Should be able to do a lot of damage to them with crossbows. Oh! That was an annoyingly good shot.
A united empire is all that matters!
Man, we are getting killed here. Not entirely surprised though.
Are Sigmar's foes!
And their mortars are doing more damage to them. Feel free to shoot these guys as you're running. I mean, I guess it's this kind of situation where the pistoliers would have been nice. You were caught. Oh, did you? No, you didn't even get a shot off. No, you were caught by the Lord. Yeah, not surprised. Oh. Where are you? Interesting. Yeah. It means I have to retake Wissenland, which is kind of irritating. I wonder if the garrison recharges, like, immediately. Kind of suspect it does. But if this guy's caught in the town, then I take the town, he dies. So it's not actually necessarily a bad thing that we have to fight for the town. At least I think that's how it's going to work. We shall see. Oh, he didn't even stay there. Grr. You went home. Interesting.
Who calls?
Yes? My power is theirs.
No peace, just war.
No peace, just war. Right, so yes, this is another fight. You're still a bit injured. We actually knocked the Pistoliers out, so they have 0 cavalry, while we do have some. And we're just generally a much better army, with a bunch of heroes and a very, very strong lord. Although their lord's level 10? He's not exactly a wimp. Yeah, 21's fine. Anyway, I'm going to have to call this episode here. We will do the next episode in the actual battle itself, so I do hope that you will join me for that. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.